All Car Customs. Wild Eyed Northern Boy. I'm getting ready to buff. Is this overkill? Papering? Maybe. Probably because I don't know how to buff that well. And that shit kind of slings all over the place. Probably because I don't know how to buff. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Let me see if I can see it. Hear the drums in the background? I had to go buy a new pad because the other one broke. Because I got this buffer for free. It looks like a Makita, but it's not. It's Hong Tong Bong. I'll get back to that in a minute. I had to go to Finish Master to get it. They wanted $23 for it. They gave it to me for $20. And while I was there, I remembered to get a quote for, where are we at? Epoxy primer. Yeah, you can get it in gray, white, black. Then you got a catalyst. I guess it's a 2-to-1. 1 gallon of it, and you need 2 quarts to equal a gallon, I guess, because it's 2-to-1. They quoted me $117.13 today. There's the drums again. Listen to it. I love anybody that plays a musical instrument because I can't play one. Always wanted to, but I can't. But anyway, next time when I do the vehicle Regal, I'm gonna ask them how much it is again, and then if they give me a different price, I'm gonna show them this. I was talking to a guy down there that works in a body shop, and he does supply. He runs supplies for Finish Master, Auto Body Supply Place. He says what he does is that he will, about when he applies epoxy primer, and I don't know if it's true, but hey, he grinds it all down to bare metal, takes the metal with 80 grit, epoxy primes it, and then takes it with 80 grit, and then lays his mud on top. I always have tried to put mud on the metal. He says erosion something. You know, do I know if he knows what he's doing? I don't know. That's why I guess I'm asking you guys. But anyway, I want to show you something. Anyway, I move on. Here's my 3M mask, and I don't never wear it, but I'm going to wear it this time because it's just not good for me. I go up and watch James Freddy videos and Dave's Customs. And even though by the time you see this video, I've already done what I'm going to do, but maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. They say to buff the rubbing compound roughly about 2100 RPMs, and that would be a number 4. This is 4. This don't sound right to me, but maybe when I put it on the vehicle and I hear drag, maybe it will sound right. But this just sounds screaming fast for me. And then they say then go to 3 is about 1500 roughly. But actually James Freddy rubs out buffs at 1800. But I'm just telling you what I picked up. This is 3, which equals 1500. This seems fast, but maybe once I put it on the metal it'll drag. Maybe I'm just paranoid. That probably is. And here's 1. 1 is only 600 RPMs. I don't know, I'll find out real quick. It just seems like at 4, that would be 2100 RPMs. Why am I questioning it? Because this is the Hong Tong Fong Kong Mong. You know, I did get it for free and I'm not complaining. I do like this handle. No, I didn't buy it. It seems lately like, I don't know. I got a lot of things free for some reason. That people give them to me. I don't know. I guess I had to be grateful for the things I get, because you want to see what I used to use, and this ain't no joke. This is what I used to. This is what I bought my bagger out, and you're gonna laugh. Before I had this. It's Snap-on Blue Point. Yeah, you can see it in here. This thing, I've had this for, oh man, over 20 years. This big. This thing, you know, I use it as a grinder now, but this thing, they don't even have a variable speed. This thing is just unreal, and this is what I used to use. I'm not gonna say I used a lot, I'm just saying that's what all I had. And then I picked this up for like 20 bucks a Craftsman, but it's not a variable speed. You know, I didn't know any different. Anyway, thought you guys would get a kick out of that. I do have something nice. This is my mixer that I really don't use a lot because it makes such a mess. I mean, not that it makes a mess that you gotta clean all this stuff, because I'm real anal about keeping my stuff clean, but I do use it if I have to. Like I said, I'm real anal about how I take care of stuff. This is a pass load framer nailer that turd bombed. Anyway, I put everything in Ziploc baggies. And then they say on these pads that you can actually use them like 8 times per car. And they tell you to use, you guys probably already know all this, but they say on a foam pad you use a nylon brush to clean it. Maybe I'm saying this stuff because this is what I've heard, and I'm not going to say this is the gospel truth. I'm just saying this is all the knowledge I have. I'll listen to anybody else's knowledge so I can do a better job. And I did go out and buy this a while back. Wow. This thing was like, I don't know, it's pretty cheap, but it was like 25 bucks or 20 bucks, or I guess it's better than, I used to use a wire brush, but I was always scared that when it spins I use a wire brush that a wire would get caught in there. Yeah, it sounds like I'm scared all the time. I am. I'm nervous as a whore in church. I always am. I don't want to fuck up. This kind of disappoints me. I've only had this thing for, I don't know, 2 weeks. The bulb's smoked out already on it. And I've had these things before and they burn out. And it's not because it got wet, because it's got glass on it. And I got the sales receipt, but I can't bring it back because I already put a new cord on it. You know, so it'd be real long. So I bet you the bulb's going to be like, I don't know, probably $6 or something. Do I think this was overkill? Yeah, but I know I've heard horror stories, and I've done a little buffing, not a lot, where when it starts slinging and you get it all in the nooks and crannies, it's a son of a bitch to get out. You know, I'm trying to save time. How long did it take me to tape the truck off? I don't know, probably an hour or two, I'm not sure. I don't like being on it. I gotta do the roof first because that's how James Freddy does it, so that's how I'm gonna do it. I don't like standing on that, but I gotta stand on that, and I need to put it on jack stands once I get so far, because I don't wanna be way down here, because I like any tool that I'm working on, my opinion, I want it level or above. I don't like to look down and work on something. I will, but I feel uncomfortable. So now I got his fluorescent lights. That one's turd bomb. And I'm boycotting to buy another bulb. I know I'm gonna end up buying one, but I'm boycotting it today. What time do we got? My wife's just got back from the vet or whatever. She's upset. She got 2 cats. One's Roscoe, he's oldest, Siamese, and we got all black one called Hollywood Honey. She got a little lump down here. It's not even a year old. My wife tends to read into things. And she said that the cat could die. That's what the doctor says. Well, then I asked her more than once, and did I say, did the doctor actually say it? She said no. I guess the cat has a, I can't pronounce it, you guys will laugh, malignant, whatever that is. Malignant means it's just a mass of something that needs to cut out. The low end is going to be $245, and the high end is going to be like $547. Wow. But see, my old lady's pretty, how do I say it? My old lady doesn't show emotions, and she got upset, started crying, because that's her babies. So, give me a commercial break, okay? That's one thing that gets to me when my wife cries. That gets to me. That bothers me. That's the only thing that really gets to me. Everything else I get mad, but that gets to me. I don't like to see her sad because if she's unstable, she's my foundation, and I'm unstable. And I got to go on and buff, and I'm already nervous. But I realize, even though things happen in life, you got to carry on. I believe that things will be okay, all good. Peace of mind, peace of property. Peace of oneself. Hear the drums again. Every time I say it, it stops. I love musical instruments. I love them. If I played a musical instrument and I was young, I'd be screaming guitar, just spin it around and catch it. But anyway, I don't play a musical instrument because I don't. There it goes again. Sounds just like one snare drum. Could be wrong. I love hearing music in the hood. Yeah, I'm gonna buff. I don't really think I got much more to say. Seems like I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something. Do I think my truck's a piece of art, like Greg Porter said? No. Because I see flaws in it. And I always see my own flaws. Pretty mellow. Am I in a good mood? Yeah. Life is good. Today's Thursday. My last video I thought it was Thursday, but it wasn't. And it's 4:43. And I'm gonna go on buff, baby.